What's up, guys? Today we have Nick Fuentes debating Ryan Dawson about race, IQ, and culture.
A North Korean and a South Korean have way too much in common. Like you have to tell me the difference.
Okay. North Korea is a country, not a race. And South Korea is a country. And they're the same race and the same language, but they have completely different outcomes, which shows you that something else other than race must be a larger driving factor.
I feel like if a North Korean came up to sell me a dumpling and a South Korean, I'd be like, no, it's the same people. You know? I don't know.
Okay. Probably Chinese too. You wouldn't know the difference.
No, a little different.
You wouldn't know. Yeah, I wasn't saying they're not both Korean. That was my point. They are both Korean. They are the same ethnicity. They have the same language. They are as close as you can get genetically as possible. One's 99% Korean. The other one's 95%. They're all Korean. They have vastly different outcomes because your race is not the determining factor of your civilization. That was the point.
Well, I disagree with that, though. I think that, don't you think that North Korea, South Korea is like a very specific situation going on there?
What's the best example of the most homogenous? Like most other places are all mixed up. In Asia, it's not. So you have Korea, it's like 95% ethnic Korean. North Korea is almost 100% Korean. The communist aspect is much more of a large factor than them being Korean. Being Korean did not make them successful.
But just
having
because
free markets did.
Just because there's another variable doesn't mean that IQ isn't also a variable.
It doesn't mean it's not also a variable. But the argument I have with race realists isn't that there is no variable. It's that it is not the top variable, that the other things trump that.
I disagree. I mean, like, you have differences in economies in the sub-Saharan Africa, and they all suck.
Yeah, so.
So, I mean, like, you could be
that's
free market,
pretty much how it goes. No, that's how it goes for landlocked nations anywhere.
So now it's because they're landlocked. Africa sucks because it's landlocked?
Northern Africa doesn't suck. You haven't heard me
Northern
say
Africa's a different race. Northern Africa's all Arabs.
Sure, but they also have a coast.
Their quality
even
of life,
within the same country, right? Like coastal China is more successful than inland. Coastal Australia is more successful than inland. Coastal U.S. is more successful than inland.
Yeah, but you would rather live in inland United States than inland Africa.
Yeah, I would rather, because inland United States still has railroads and airplanes and things connecting them to the sea.
Germans and Irish and Scots, and Africa has Jubu,
and Africans.
Gubangwe.
Oh, come on.
Sorry, you're Haitian. Come on. I didn't insult Haiti.
You have before.
Yeah, that's true.
It is. I mean,
but you got it. Look at what's going on down there. You want to take a trip to Haiti? You want to prove me wrong?
Hey, man, Trump was right. I got triggered when he first said that, but Haiti is 100% currently a shithole.
Haiti's a shithole.
Yeah.
But if they adopted the free market, they would be rich. They would stop eating mud. They would join.
Come on, bro.
They would join. God, it's true. They eat mud.
They were making. There was a video of a woman making mud cookies.
There's okay.
I'm just saying, listen, Sneako.
But that can be improved by.
Today is National Haitian Flag Day too, and you're doing all this.
Oh.
There are studies that show high testosterone with low IQ equals criminal for some races. Do you believe that, Dawson?
Low IQ and high testosterone probably be more criminal than high IQ or lower testosterone. I mean, compared to what?
The warrior gene.
Yeah.
They have the warrior gene.
I think
that's why I'm fierce, because I'm Mexican. I have that
there's
indigenous
plenty of
warrior gene.
High IQ, high crime, but they get away with it better. Like most white collar crime is not low IQ.
But they're not like punching people in the street for no reason. They're not
because
standing out there like, hey,
it's more effective to rip people off on Wall Street than it is to rob a liquor store.
Is that why? Yeah, because like the.
No, I'm just saying criminality is not an IQ thing. It's the type of crime you do is an IQ thing.
No, it's totally. Because what we're talking about is just the kind of like random, like entropic.
Do you think these people are low IQ?
No, but what you're talking about is like. But when we say crime, what we're really talking about is like black people tweaking out on a subway, swinging randomly on people. Yeah, we're talking about that sort of thing. Because it's true that like everyone can be unethical, but IQ matters. Like IQ literally can break it down in terms of what kinds of tasks people are capable of at various IQ levels. Like that's why they don't let certain people in the military. You think they don't want an infinite number of people in the military, but
plenty of stupid people are not criminals though, and lots of smart people are. Like I don't think the decision to do crime or not is because of your low IQ.
I mean, the fact that you're less intelligent makes you think less about the consequences of your actions. What Ryan is basically saying is, it's just all a coincidence that the whole continent of Africa is a with the average IQ of 70, and blacks in the US make up 12% of the population and commit 60% of the crimes. It's all just a coincidence? That's why when you look at the most violent countries like Nigeria, Afghanistan, Somalia, Pakistan, those countries are all shitholes and the average IQ is low. Like, come on, man.
You're like low IQ, but lots of stupid people are ethical.
I think that if you have like a 65 IQ, and like you said, high testosterone,
65, yeah, you're basically handicapped. So
I'm talking about.
Ryan, earlier when you were talking to Nick about morals and stuff, you're an atheist, right?
So what?
So like, what do you go by?
My own empathy and reasoning.
That
the same thing you go by.
A pet can say the same thing. In Nick's society, it would be off the good book, right? It would be way better. A pet can say, I'm going off my empathy, bro. I'm not going to trust them.
In my society, I don't agree with either, and that's all we ever do is argue about what we think is right.
So guys, let me know in the comments what you think. If you agree or disagree, leave a like if you want to. Christ is King, and God bless you.